All right. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. I hope you all are having amazing Friday. It's early in the morning here. Some of you are watching this replay. So welcome to some information that's going to blow your mind. When I found this 7 years ago, I had no idea how big this was. I'm going to share my story today about how I unraveled this, and hopefully it will go good with you and you'll be able to do your own research. Get a pen and a paper so that you're not taking my word for it as well. I'm going to share some links, 2 or 3 links that I really want you to go and look into. And you're going to see, you're going to be very happy that you're on the call. And someone obviously cares enough about you to invite you to some information that not only is amazing for a financial well-being, but also so important for your health and the future of your family's health. So my name is Daisy Shane Goodwin. Hi, everybody. Again, please grab a pen and a paper if you're just jumping on. And I'm going to share my story today. I'm going to go through a slideshow that's really going to be able to get your head wrapped around the whole amazingness of this product and also a little bit on the business. And there's no pressure here today. It's just to get some information into your lap. You will have questions. We are here to help you answer them. We have an incredible team of people that are here to support and help, which is great. So a little bit about myself. I am a professional athlete, retired. Had a great run with that. My husband and I did amazing things, got to travel the world and win world titles, but it is like any other job. And in 2008, we had our income cut in half. And it was an interesting time. We basically decided that we were going to start a small business here on Kauai and open a cafe. So we put all of our savings, everything we had, into this small cafe, thinking that we could serve the community, make some money, just have a good life. And any small business owners out there, you're feeling it right now, because we actually since then have opened 2 more, and we have had our doors closed for 3 months. So you know what I mean when I let you know how stressful it is to have a small business. Back then, our feet were nailed to the floor. We got paid last, if at all. And unfortunately, we had to close the doors and get this close to filing for bankruptcy. So that was a really, really hard time. And then we did what most people do. We went straight into survival mode, which is basically trading time for dollars. A lot of you are in that boat. You know people that are in that boat. We are in a strange time right now, and people can't get jobs if they want extra money. And we did everything we could back then. I had 3 waitressing jobs. I was cleaning vacation rentals. My husband would work the odd construction job. And unfortunately, we could never get ahead. There was always too much month at the end of the money. And it was just, it was hard. I think the hardest part for me was that I couldn't be present with my kids. I couldn't be, I couldn't just be in the moment. I was so stressed out. They say that money doesn't buy you happiness, but I am sorry. It sure helps. And it is right up there with food, air, and water. And for us, my health started to take a toll. I went from, sleeping like a baby my entire life to having insomnia, to being riddled with anxiety and, having really, really, really dark days. And that's when a friend of ours came to us, and he said, "Do you want to look at this product? It's changed my life." Now, I was interested because I trusted my friend, but as soon as he said, "You got to watch this video," I immediately said, "Are you seriously trying to get me into network marketing right now?" And he goes, wait, I know how you feel. I felt the same way, but this is different. This one's different. And I just shook my head and I said, I can't do it. I can't believe that you're telling me to become a network marketer, because all y'all that are listening, if you're anything like me and you think of network marketing, you think of pyramid scheme, you think of, it's for somebody that can't get a real job. It's for some weird salesperson that doesn't care about their friends and they're going to push them into a corner. That's how I was. I was extremely skeptical of what this business model can do, and hesitant to even try the product because it was in this business model. So today I just want you to open your mind. I'm going to let you look at the information. Open your mind though, because I'm so grateful that I looked. And 7 years ago, when we were in a situation that there was no light at the end of the tunnel, no light, Didn't know what I was going to do for the next 5 years. My husband and I were on the verge of divorce. My health was taking a toll. My husband as well. Thank God I opened my eyes enough a little bit to look at this. Now, why is this company what it is? What are the products? I'm going to start my little slideshow so you guys can get a visual. If you're on your phone, you may want to go into a little bit of a dark place, and we can also send you this, so you can get a look. But let's shoot over here. So the company is called LifeVantage. Now, why that name and why this company? What got my attention, you guys, is that it's publicly traded. Now, there's only a handful of companies that are publicly traded in the network marketing industry. So that got my attention. So they started in 2003. Now, they were on the shelves. This also got my ears perked up a little bit. They were on the shelves at GNC and High Health and different health food stores, and they came out with a human study that said that their flagship product, our flagship product, was alleviating oxidative stress, and I'll get into that in a second, by an average of 40% in 30 days. So in 2005, ABC Primetime, do you guys remember that show? I may be dating myself a little bit, but John Quinones, there he is. He goes in to debunk businesses, people for making claims that aren't possible. And because of that human study, he goes in to debunk this company. Now, if you remember this show, they usually walk out kind of with the folder on their head as they leave the back because they're embarrassed and they've been exposed to the world on this show. Well, they go in there, they use John as the guinea pig. They measure his oxidative stress by a T-bar test. And in 2.5 weeks, his oxidation on a cellular level had gone down 45%. Now, this is huge, and I'm going to get into that in a second. So just stay with me. Now, what I couldn't believe is that they couldn't distinguish an 80-year-old's blood from a 20-year-old's blood. Crazy. So overnight, millions of orders went through, as you can imagine, when this aired. And unfortunately, they didn't have the infrastructure to handle that demand. And over the next few years, they tried infomercials. They tried whatever they could to, sell this. But because it was such a breakthrough, no one bought it. But here's what happened is all these university and prestigious medical centers started to do their own self-funded research. So I just want you to look on the right there. Harvard, Colorado State, Ohio State, National Institute of Health. This is why this company and these products are attracting people like me that would never do network marketing because of this peer-reviewed research on a natural product. Big. So in 2009, they took it off the shelf. They decided to do network marketing because when they hired someone to ask their opinion, the guy said, "Have you thought of network marketing?" Now, I just want you to understand, these are world-renowned scientists. They're probably more skeptical than I was. And they said, "Look, we have a product that will change the way that people age. This is big. We're not going to do network marketing." And they said, "But here's the kicker. You have a story that needs to be told. People are not going to believe your infomercials. People are not going to believe even your studies, but they'll believe when someone talks to them that they trust." And that's all network marketing is you're cutting out the middleman and you're paying the people that are talking about it. So people like me who trusted my friend will go and look at this peer-reviewed research. We'll go and understand how a publicly traded company can, be at the forefront of this breakthrough science. So let's talk about oxidative stress. Now, this is my perfect visual for you. This is as good as it gets. When you cut an apple and you put it on a counter, it turns brown. It's the same as we age and as we get older. It's basically the center of over 200 diseases. It is a very big deal. Now, this is PubMed.gov. This is the National Institute of Health's website. This is a very big deal. Now, this is what I want you to look at. In 1960, no one was studying oxidative stress, but look at what has happened. Look at this spike. There are over 228 peer-reviewed research studies on oxidative stress and how they are at the center of pretty much every disease. Look at this on the bottom. There's one, number 2, oxidative stress and inflammation in cardiovascular disease. So if we have the only product that can alleviate oxidative stress and it's patented, don't you think that's a big deal? And that is what started my journey with this whole thing 7 years ago. So the first thing I want you to write down, I want you to go watch that ABC Primetime. I want you to write down biohackandactivate.com. Biohackandactivate.com. This is where you're going to be able to go and see the ABC Primetime. Also, the peer-reviewed research is on there, which is great. The next thing I want you to write down is pubmed.gov. That was the page that we were just on. Pubmed.gov. I want you to go there and I want you to type in any ailment that you can think of and oxidative stress. And you can go in there and you can connect the dots, because here's the kicker. The FDA, it's very important, does not allow us to say that we can cure or mitigate any disease. But you can connect the dots and you can create your own story. So go and do that, because that's what basically sealed the deal for me. I started looking up all the things that I have coming at me hereditary wise, Alzheimer's, heart disease. You know, arthritis is major in my family. Arthritis and oxidative stress, you can go and look at that. Now let me keep going with my little slideshow so you can kind of see this. So that is huge, as you can see. Oxidative stress. Now here's what I want you to look at. It is centered around everything, okay? Kidney function, multi-organ, blood vessel, as you can see, brain, lungs. The body is constantly bombarded by oxidative stress. It's just the way it goes. And what happens is, as we get older, the body's production of antioxidants slows down over time. So we can take as many as we can, these antioxidants, but it cannot basically come to the battle at the forefront and fight as fast as these free radicals are bombarding us. Everything causes oxidative stress, as you can see. So I'm not unhealthy. I'm not like a big drinker or smoker. I don't take medication, but even exercise causes oxidative stress. Breathing causes oxidative stress. Our good old wireless devices cause oxidative stress. So our theory one was that we basically found a way to flip the switch so that our genes could produce antioxidants instead of us taking them. And, you know, this is the main thing I want to focus on. Obviously, being able to bring it down by an average of 40% in 30 days is huge. But also this increases glutathione by 300%. Do you guys know about glutathione? Another thing you may just even want to look at. It's crazy. Here, let me just name some of the things that glutathione does. And if we can produce and raise it up by 300%, that is so powerful. Increases energy, impacts cell damage, modulates insulin resistance, promote a balanced inflammatory response, promotes lean muscle mass, please, supports detoxification. I could go on and on with how important glutathione is. Supposedly one of the most important molecules that we have. So here's the different approach. There's the one and then done, which is basically we eat some oranges, we drink some wine, it helps with the antioxidants. But what we're doing here is we are bringing it down by 40% in 30 days with the oxidation in our cells, eliminating millions of free radicals. And on the bottom right, there's that slide that I was showing you that you'll see when you watch the ABC primetime. Without protandim, you can see as you age, you know, your oxidation in your cells just goes up. It's like the rusting of an engine. It's just what happens. But what got my attention, and it still blows my mind, is that they cannot distinguish, look, an 80-year-old's blood from a 20-year-old's blood after being on protandim. Here again, here's a picture of all of the backing that we have on this flagship product. NRF2 is likely to be the most important health promoting approach in the foreseeable future. Do you see why? Obviously, everyone needs to be on these products, but do you see why, if you can have a chance to be in on this early and start to create a wheel to spin without you, this might be an important business decision. Just be open for the next 15 minutes while I go through this. This is it. NRF2 may become the most extraordinary breakthrough in the history of health and medicine, from Washington State University. Our second theory is mitochondrial decline. Now, the body needs constant power to run. Think of the mitochondria as like the powerhouse of the cell. It helps the way we think, the way we breathe, helps with our heartbeat. And of course, as we get older, it slows down the production of the mitochondria. And we came up with this, NRF1, which to me is so powerful. It has helped me so much. You can see the benefits on the right. And just want to remind you, these are all non-GMO. There's no bad things in this. It's all natural, which is huge. Basically, we're using natural compounds to signal our genes. That's what we're doing with these products. And then the third theory is the sirtuin activity, which is huge. This process is responsible for pretty much everything when you think of health benefits, from maintaining cholesterol levels, joint health, healthy DNA function, cardiovascular health. I could go on. And there's the hurdle again. As we get older, our body's production slows down. So this, I want you to think of sirtuin as like having a trash truck. It goes into every cell and takes all the bad out. And we need those, as you can imagine. So we came up with NAD, which is these 3 products have changed my life. That's why I'm focusing on these. And not just me, an entire team of people that love these products. And you can see again on the right, it supports your positive mood. Thank you. Focus and concentration, supports healthy longevity, all these things that most people need. So all of a sudden you have products that aren't in, they're not distinguished against male, female, child, elder. I just want you to notice this because when you're thinking of a business, all this is important. And here's the packs together. I love these. And why I wanted to show you this is because of this next slide. Check this out. You can see the different 3 levels, 3 bars, Nerf 2 Synergizer only, still amazing. Helping 40% in antioxidant detoxification. You can see you can go all the way across. Nerf 1 regulates key metabolic genes and even the NAD on their own. But watch this. Look what happens when these 3 are together. I take these 3 products every day after I eat breakfast and my day runs so smooth. And, I just told you about all the things that help. It does, literally. So let's talk a little bit about the business and then I'll go into a couple of things and then we're done. What I love is that we don't have to have a bunch of inventory. Everything is done online. You can build this entirely online. There are 3 different packs to get in on. I always promote the biggest pack because if you are going to do this as a business, you want to try all the products. You want to feel them. You want to be able to talk about them. I'm not a salesperson, but if I love something, I will let you know. And that's what, all these products are incredible. And what I want to share is that we don't have a catalog of products. We have a handful of incredibly integral products that are basically turning on that NRF2 pathway to do everything from the outside in approach and the inside out approach. So my family, we're on all of these, even the pet tandem, it's incredible for dogs. These products are the ones, they're going to be in our cupboards forever because of how we feel, because of the way that we know what they're doing on the inside. And basically when you come into this business, you're basically saving on, you're getting a discounted rate on the products and you're buying into the business for distribution rights. Now, when you're looking at a network marketing company, everybody, it's very important to know that you have to be able to make money up front, quickly, and on the back end. So a lot of these companies, unfortunately, they pay you a bunch on the front end. You make 5-10 grand your first month, but on the back end, which is what you're doing when you create that wheel to spin without you, it's not so strong. But because this compensation plan was built by people that were big in the industry, when they decided to take everything off the shelves in 2009, they hired some guys who were unhappy at the other network marketing companies, big time guys. And they said, look, we have peer-reviewed research and a few bottles of Protandim. I mean, that's where they were. We can't pay you, but this is what we got. And these guys said, if we can write your compensation plan so that the people that are doing the work win big, then we'll do it. And that's what started the journey with this incredible company and why these are incredible ways to get paid. So you get 40%, 30 to 40% quickly. So whatever you bring in, that's what you make daily. You get paid daily in this company. Huge. You also get launch bonuses for bringing people in. So in the beginning, this was important to me because, I needed groceries, I needed gas, I needed to pay my bills, right? But then this is where it starts to get really interesting. And if you want more information, we can get you all the detailed information on the comp plan. But there's ways to get paid so that whoever you bring in, you're going to get 10% of their income and then 5%, 5 more levels down. And the behavior behind it obviously is great because you're not signing someone up and saying, see you later. You're plugging them into a simple system that I followed and a ton of people on my team are following to get the goals that they want, building it in the nooks and crannies of their life. And then there's also the elite pools, which you're going to global profit share and everything's sold on the planet. Now, right now, we're only in 22 countries, you guys. We are babies. This is a gigantic opportunity because most people right now don't have money, right? But people have money to spend on their health. When people see the science behind it, when people realize that they can maybe get off some of their medications or that maybe they can actually feel good, get the aches and pains to go away, sleep better, have more energy, people will invest in that. And I'll let you know, I had an entire counter of supplements before I took these products. My bill was crazy every month, but you can afford these. And I don't even use any supplements anymore. I use only these products. And that is powerful for people to be able to realize that instead of supplementing, which we've done forever, like you saw in that graph, when people started learning about oxidative stress, when you realize that you can activate instead of supplement, you can activate yourselves to do what they're meant to do, it's big. So this is what I want to get across, that if you are thinking of this business, here's some of the amazing things. You can work from home or anywhere. I love that. Like, I've been able to build a gigantic global business from my backyard. It's incredible. You can do a lot from social media. You can share things in your story, just make it a part of your life, not, overdo it and be that annoying network marketer, but you can just let people know about your lifestyle and how these are changing, and you'll be able to do sales there too, which is great. You have a virtual office, which is amazing. You don't have to have all this inventory. The business assets are easy. You do have an overhead every month of anywhere from $100 to $200 that you basically are buying the products. That's a legality thing for network marketing. But what I love about this company is that's it, $200, and you're able to make as much as you want. Now, when I started, I didn't even have 200. I had a bottle coming in and I'd offset it with customers. But as I grew, my auto ship is huge every month. I'm able to get the commissions, and my family is just on these amazing products that are incredible, as you saw. And then you have your personal online store, which is great. So as you can see, this is very real. Now, because we're publicly traded, I want you to check this out, and then we're going to be done. This middle bar right here is the average check that's coming in. Now, when I started, I thought, gosh, if I could get $600 a month that's coming in every single month, that's what I want you to wrap your head around. This isn't a one-time payment when we're talking residual and leveraged income. This is coming in over and over again. But what happens here is, if you are consistent with the system, which is, we walk you through everything. If you put one step in front of the other and one step in front of the other, pretty soon you're a pro 5. I have a bunch of my team, actually. It's not like some rank that's hard to get to, because our products over deliver, because there's no competition, peer-reviewed research, a publicly traded company. It's attracting people that would never do network marketing. So this happens and people come in. Now, this is where it gets crazy, is when you start to hit the elite ranks. And this is where you global profit share. As a Pro 7, you share in 1% of everything sold, Pro 8 share in 2%, Pro 9 share in 3%, and Pro 10 share in 4%. So to put this into perspective, it took me a little over 2 years to get to elite Pro 8. The Pro 8 bonus, just that bonus that I just talked about, pays for our mortgage 200 yards from the beach here on the North Shore of Kauai. I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying that to let you know what's possible. What would a check like this do for your life? Change it drastically. This isn't something that you build overnight. This is not a get rich quick thing. It's a get rich slow thing, which is a lot better than what we're doing, especially right now, which is get rich never. This is a way that you can make money, share the information, become a better person, change a lot of lives, and change your family's life. It's very big. So today there's 3 types of you. There's people that are going to need more information. We have a lot of people that can help you. You're going to want to become a customer. We have an 87% retention rate, which is unheard of in network marketing. So that's 87% of people become a customer and stay becoming a customer because of the way these products make them feel. Or you're going to want to join the team, which is also a great place to start. So there's going to be different people that have different perspectives. Get with the person that invited you. Do your research. Go to that biohackandactivate.com website. Watch the ABC Primetime. Go to PubMed, the National Institute of Health's website, and start to type in that search bar and do your research. Connect the dots. And you're going to see how it's crazy that you're hearing about this information before everyone else knows about it. Because I'm telling you, in 2 years, this is going to be a different opportunity. You are going to have to be a rock star salesperson in 2 years. You're going to have to be someone that can just sell ice to an Eskimo, because most people are going to know about it. But now, nobody knows about it. The percentage is crazy. We just closed the ringing bell on the NASDAQ. People are learning about us. We opened 3 European countries. Aaron Brockovich just became the part of our board of directors. Yes, thank you, Melody. Now is the time. So get with the person that invited you. Can't wait to hear what you guys think. And I'm here too. If you guys have questions, we're all in Ohana, as we call family here in Hawaii. We're all in this together. So I hope you guys have a great day. Have a great weekend, and we'll talk soon, okay? Take care. Bye.